I can't roll with a fool like that. You know what I mean? I can't roll with, like, I don't care if it's Mike Tyson or it's fucking Oscar De La Hoya. You get hit, fool, you better swing back. I better respect you get laid out.
Of course.
And not do nothing. Well, whatever, fool. Then I started hearing all kind of allegations, whatever, before.
5 of them. At the end of the night, my homie's running on the freeway.
Naked.
Hey, bro. Oh, no, yeah. He was on a he was on a sick one, fool.
Then everybody wanted to smoke, but no one had it to smoke. Cannabis, you know?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not no scate.
I thought you were talking about rock or something. I said, damn. Mr. Compa Raidher, what's up, fool?
What's up, Perrex? Right here, Trash Bad Boys. I appreciate you for having me here.
All right, baby boys, you guys know what it is. The one and the only, the American Cholo podcast, broadcasting live from where? From North Hollywood, California. My name is Gil, and I am the American Cholo. And you know, I've been looking for this guy, homie. I've been looking for this guy. He is the man, the myth, the legend, the cocaine cowboy. Mr. Compa Raidher, what's up, fool?
What's up, Perrex? Right here, Trash Bad Boys. I appreciate you for having me here, Compa.
No. Let's do it. How you been, homeboy?
I'm good.
I see you've been busy, carnal.
I've been getting fat.
Hey, fool, you were on swole last time I saw you, carnal. You were on the rutina, homeboy. What happened?
I guess I like eating.
Hey, we all do.
You know
No,
what I mean?
it's tough.
Guess I'm eating good.
No, you know what it is too? It's a cerveza, fool.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is.
You start drinking some beer. You start eating some sushi.
Yeah.
You start fucking going on some pito fucking type
Pito shots. Yeah, we got those pito shots. Those go crazy.
Oh, fool. Hey, the dudes do the pito shots?
Yeah, a lot of them.
No way.
Yes, a lot in front of their girls sometimes too.
Oh, do they regret the hell out of the pito shots?
Nah, they go crazy.
Les gusta.
Les gusta. There's this fool that did it with no hands. It went viral too.
Oh,
yeah, it went viral. It was like 2 million views on that shit.
No way.
Yeah. It's crazy how pito shots, like if you want to take your girl and see if she has skills, take her to Senor Sushi and order.
Now, is that your spot or who? You guys got a couple partners over there?
So my partner's Fred. I have a partner.
Okay,
Fred,
nice.
Yeah.
Senor Sushi. Now,
Granada Hills.
Now, you grew up in the Valle.
Yes,
right?
east side of the valley.
You're a Vallero, homie. Shout out to the Valle, carnal. You know what it is, homeboy. But, you know, you didn't grow up with all these, you know, chains and gold and all that stuff right there, homeboy. So, how did you, you know, start, you know, making your kingdom, homeboy, of all this stuff?
All right, man. I'm gonna take you to the origins, dog.
Let's do it, homeboy.
All right. When I had my first son, all right, this was back in when Get Rich or Die Trying, so 20 years ago, right? I went and got a job at Target, and fucking I worked for 2 weeks. Guess how much my paycheck was
at Target?
At Target,
maybe like $880.
$187.
Oh, no chingues, way.
Oh, I wanted to cry
for 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
and you were waiting for that fat check, right?
Yes,
you have plans, fool.
Fool, yes. I was like, fool, because my kid's been getting. She was pregnant, you know, and I'm like, fuck, I need to do something, you know. So fuck, man, I prayed, went back to the block, and then everybody wanted to smoke, but no one had it to smoke. Cannabis, you know?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not no scate.
I thought you were talking about rock or something. I said, damn.
This is early 2000s, fool. I'm talking about like when there was no Edgars. You know what I mean?
Okay.
When gangbanging was popping, Frisco's, Ben Davis, white tees,
and
you know what I mean?
we was still illegal?
Yes, exactly, you know? So I went and I'm like, damn, no one has smokes. All right, cool. So I went back home, grabbed my Xbox, and I went and collected for a half ounce.
Okay.
And then boom, everything went on.
No way. That was
a half ounce for my Xbox.
That was the beginning, fool?
That was the beginning, homie.
And what? Okay, so you get the let's slow it down a little bit, fool.
Yeah.
You get your half ounce. What kind of weed you get?
It was Bubba.
Okay, Bubba Kush.
Bubba Kush. That's what $6,400 a pack.
Jeez, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get your half ounce of Bubba Kush. What do you start selling? You start selling dimes, 20?
Dimes, Dove. Yeah, Dove.
So how much money are you making off a half ounce?
We were making money.
How much did that half ounce go for them back then? Roughly.
It was like 200.
Okay, so you got $200. So
220, I think it was.
Okay, let's say 250. Let's ponle arriba, way. Let's say
I gave my control and all my games too, dog.
So you got your 250. You're slanging dimes, 20s, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
How much do you flip a 251 selling in dimes and 20s roughly when you were selling it?
Fool.
Were you even doing the math?
It went like hotcakes.
Oh yeah, for
It
sure.
went like hotcakes, fool. Then I got my whip, and then boom, I started getting cars. And
So
then,
you just started flipping and flipping.
yes, it was like overnight.
What?
I'm like, oh shit. And
Off weed, fool?
off weed, dog. About plant that God made.
I would have never even thought about that, bro. I was too busy working and probably buying the weed instead.
Yeah. Oh, so you've been smoking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fool, I've been. I started this gangster shit. Fool. I thought you know.
Yeah.
I thought you know. Yeah, people actually they seemed very surprised when I said that. When I was at the park in Long Beach, they were giving out joints, and the guy was like, "Hey, you smoke?" I said, "Yeah." And then one of the ladies are, "You smoking?" She was young. She was young, right? And I said, "Yeah, I started this gangster shit." What you think? What you think, man? Like, I've been smoking since '89.
Oh man.
Since '89, I stopped for.
I was 4.
There you go. Like I said, before I started this
You're
gangster shit.
OG,
bro.
dog. Yeah.
So I stopped for a few years, and then I started back maybe like, I don't know, 10 years ago, 11 years ago. It was just for work that I stopped for a minute, but then I had some issues with my carnal, and I said, you know what, dude? It's a pain reliever and an antidepressant.
It is, huh?
Right?
Yeah, it is. When I smoke, I get paranoid though right now. I gotta start thinking like, I gotta pay the bills. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I'm like,
well, that's why I stopped, because I used to be like this. I do numbers all day, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you do too.
Yeah.
But I do like construction numbers. I'm doing elevations. I'm doing grid lines. I'm doing, just doing math. So what was happening to me was I was smoking the wrong stuff. I was still trying to smoke Indo.
Yeah.
And when I smoked Indo, I'm at home. It could be a Friday, and I said, oh my God. I start thinking, oh shit, I'm at work. Oh, did I put this in the right intervention? Is this height too high? I start tweaking on work, bro. And then, like you said, bills and all that stuff. And then I start thinking, damn, am I going to think like this at work? And then it just killed it for me. That's why I had to stop for a few years. Now, I'm a little bit older. I'm not stressing over it, bro. I'm like, when I'm at work, I'm at work. I'm not smoking. I never did smoke at work,
so
right?
you smoke it later.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And like, believe it or not, during the week, I hardly smoke. I hardly, bro, smoke during the week. Once Friday and Saturday comes in, then yeah, I'm a hog. Then I want to, I go get me a couple of joints. I have a nice jar or a couple of jars on my pad all the time.
I have to bless you.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
bless you.
The homies come over, want to know, hey, fool, here's some bud, whatever. But on the weekends, no. Weed is, it's God's plan,
Yeah,
brother.
it's God's plan. Do you think that's anxiety? When you start thinking about bills and all that? Because I don't know what really anxiety means.
Well, anxiety is this. Anxiety is when you're not high, when you're like, and it does help for anxiety too. You're nervous. You just get a nervousness about you. And then anxiety eventually comes where you're nervous about getting nervous. No, straight up. Because you don't want to.
Like paranoid?
Yes. That's anxiety, bro. That's anxiety. Whether you have issues or don't have issues, as you get older, the anxiety is going to kick in more. And let me explain to you why. When you're young, you got this, especially if you're from the hood, right?
Yeah.
You got this shell around you, you got this armor, let's say, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And as you get older, more shit happens to you. You either, let's say you get divorced, you have a loved one die, your family's getting older, you got homies that are dying, and those are all kinks off the armor. And then eventually you start feeling this stuff. You no longer have this wall in front of you, and that's when that anxiety kicks in. And I went through that as well a couple years ago. I had a death in my family, which was my carnal, and then after that, the kink and I just started going through like depression. I just started questioning life. It was all bad, bro. And luckily, I had a very strong and beautiful wife that kind of said, "Hey, man, you know what?"
She grounded you.
Yeah, she grounded me. I took a few months off of work. I just did nothing, worked around my house, homie. And that's when I started smoking weed again. Because I went to the doctor, they gave me some pills, and I just didn't like the way they made me feel. So I eventually, picked up some cannabis again, started some flower, and here we go. But then I noticed I would get panic and if I smoke Indo, because Indo brings
strain. That depends on the strain.
Yeah, and it makes me feel like I'm not so much in control. I like hybrid. Yeah. I like hybrid or sativa. A nice cup of coffee or a nice. That's what people understand. People always, oh no, that shit gets me all paranoid. It depends what you're using.
Yeah, exactly.
And people especially make mistakes when they do edibles.
Oh man,
you know that,
crazy.
bro.
That's like psychedelic, huh?
Yeah, because everybody. Let me tell you a weed story. We went to the Hollywood Bowl. My wife, I, and probably like about 12 of us, maybe 14 of us, all couples, right? And my homie and his wife and his friends they were in the front row. Well, one of the boys had a shop, so he brought a whole bunch of bags of edibles at the Hollywood Bowl. It's in Mariachi Fest, right? And these jackasses, hey, wait, no mames, they thought they were at the UA movie theater eating the gummy bears, and we're like, hey, dude, don't do it. Hey, you know, they did a Smokey. Remember when Smokey?
Yeah.
You don't know. Hey, fool, they ate all the popcorn. They ate all the gummy bears. It was between like 5 of them. At the end of the night, my homie's running on the freeway.
Naked.
Hey, bro. Oh, no, yeah, he was on a he was on a sick one, fool. He was on a sick one. Then after that, I'll never do a shit again. I said, fool, that's like you guys literally going and grabbing 4 bottles of tequila and drinking 4 bottles of tequila in one shot.
It.
Yeah, when it comes to edibles, they work, but you gotta be very slow, bro. And no, they ate the whole thing, homie. So let's get back to your story real quick. Now you done clucked your Xbox.
Cluck the Xbox.
Did anybody tell you, dude, why you clucking the Xbox? There had to be somebody that said, hey, dude.
Man, I didn't care, bro. It was like on survival mode.
There wasn't one of your boys that said, man, where we gonna play Xbox?
No, because I was on the streets now. I was already in the streets.
You're in the street?
Yeah, I was already in the streets.
So now you're slanging your weed at the end before you, because now you're legit, bro.
Yeah, we good now.
Now you're legit.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. We can talk about it. How much weight were you moving after, like, say, 3 years of?
Oh man, bad pounds.
It was just pounds.
Yeah, we're going good. But I would break them down. That's how you make your money, you know. But after 3 years,
Well, talk to me. How do you mean when you break them down, make money?
Break them down like dubs, eighths, quarters, half ounces. You know, QPs, half Ps. You know. But the thing is, I've never worked after, like, Target was my only job, but this is I did with the plant, just with the plant.
And then you went to the weed game
with the plant,
and then you just happened to. I mean, you got in at the perfect timing. Did you ever get busted for it?
I got busted. I had an ounce on me, but it was
nothing where they came and got you for all that stuff.
No, not like that. I didn't get into growing until later.
So.
I should have gotten growing at that time. Those people were making a lot of money, bro. $6,400 a pack. Bro.
Yeah, but growing also comes with getting rated and all that good stuff.
You gotta move. Look, what I say is, you gotta be smart about everything. Keep your circle small. No one can see through walls. Your neighbor's probably growing. You don't know.
Yeah.
If you play it smart.
Yeah, but the smell though.
Yeah, but then you got filter cans, own a jail. You got all kinds of
whole
shit.
shit out there.
You got, you know what I mean? There's things that you could do. You could play it smart, you know. But I should have done it at that time.
What? You ain't doing too shabby, fool.
No.
You ain't doing too shabby.
I'm eating good now.
Hey, Chris, I should have brought my diamond reader right here. Like,
oh, you should have.
That would have been good.
That would have been good. You should call it in.
Call
it in, fool. That would be a good reel.
So now you're slanging pounds.
Pounds.
Are you being cautious with your money at this time, or are you just feeling like?
Nah, I was kind of young and dumb.
You know
what I mean? I was just buying cars and shit. You know, I went through cars and shit.
You went through cars. You went through the ladies. You went through
ladies. Yeah, it's always been the ladies. Yeah, still. Nah.
So when did you eventually start taking your company legit and all that? Okay,
so the cannabis when the cannabis went legal like a few years ago.
Were you for it at the time?
Hell no, man. I'm always for the streets, dog. TBB for the streets, man. I was scared. I was nervous. I was like, what are we going to do? You know,
my business is over. You thought you were Al Capone. That's it, brother.
Yeah, man. At that time, rest in peace, Goof, my brother. He was like my brother, you know?
Okay.
We were stressed out. Like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And everybody's going legal. You know, you got cookies. You got all these brands. So I was like, man, we gotta start a brand. So I started thinking, it has to be catchy and it has to be somewhat street related because I'm not going to be fake about it. To be successful, you got to have passion for your shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You got to have passion for your shit. So at that time, we're like, damn, what name? And at that time, remember we were at a little kickback and one of my buddies were talking about getting an apartment in LA. And he was like, man, but you guys can't come in with trash bags, this, that. And I'm like, oh, trash bag. Everybody, I'm talking about cookies, any brand, any big brand, they all packing their bags in trash bags, bro. If you see people walking with trash bags, sheesh, there's some gas in there, dog. You know what I mean? So bad, Trash Bag Boys was born. Let's run it.
The Trash Bag
2019.
That's when it was.
Yeah, established 2019.
Were you guys out before the Backpack Boys on way?
I don't even know. I didn't even know about them after until we did our.
Yeah,
things,
I heard about yours first because my homeboy Rooster, shout out to Rooster, he told me about you guys. When I first started the pod, he's like, "Hey, fool, you gotta get them fools from the Trash Bag Boys over here. They be coming with the weed and the trash bags and all that." But yeah, Trash Bag Boys were born, huh?
Yeah, that's the one I was born in. But that time, I didn't even hear about them until we were already popping and everything. Like, oh, these fools are trying to jock and everything. But I'm not sure. when they were started and everything, But I know they're from the north side.
Yeah,
you know
they're
what
from.
I mean? We're in the south.
Well, yeah, because people sometimes will get those confused when
Yeah.
when they say backpack, but I think the trash bags carry more than a backpack, Holmes.
Yeah, exactly. We keep it on our waist, not in our backpack. Nah, just kidding. It's all love. The sun shines for everybody. El sol brilla para todos. So there's no hate,
So then you went legit.
Yeah.
And how was that process for you? Because now you have to have license for this stuff? How do you guys do this? Like
We just run it.
you just run it,
Yeah, we just run it.
and you guys got
Yeah.
you got shops, or you just
Yeah,
distribute?
we white label a lot and shit,
What's white label?
Like use people's licenses and shit,
Oh.
you know what I mean?
Okay, and
Yeah.
do you guys distribute to shops or do you guys sell
We
your own
were,
stuff?
but there's more money in the street.
It's more money in the street.
Yeah, it's more
But-
money in
and
the
you
street.
and when I went to your podcast that day, man, I was like, oh shit, you guys, you walk in there, I saw like 40 trash bags, bro,
Yeah.
full of bud, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, this was for real.
Yeah, there's no cap in our rap.
So so how does that work without exposing too much game? So does a grower like call you?
We all in house.
Everything now?
Not everything,
But most
because
of
we
it.
have like a well that never we gotta feed and never is always hungry. But mostly we're in house.
But before you were in house, were you actually getting from other people? And
Yeah, I had to.
So how does that work? Do they call you and hey man, it's almost like buying vegetables?
I would bug people like, hey, I need this. Like the demand was crazy, bro. It's crazy. Cannabis is a $1 billion company. $1 billion business.
Easily,
dog.
maybe trillion, but just
Yeah.
because it's off the books.
But it's a hard job too. Like if you're trying to grow and then someone that invests all their money, they have no clue about it because you don't. It takes like 4 or 5 months to not. You don't see. You gotta pay rent, bills, this, that, and to see a harvest. But then shit happens. You know what I mean? Problems happen, and if you don't know, if you don't have the experience, you might see.
How do you keep up with? I think that there's just about the same amount of weed names that there is genders nowadays. You got
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Say that again, bro. Say that again. It's crazy. You could just say fucking red cup weed. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's
Now, is there really that many different weeds, or are people just naming them though?
it's
Good
man.
question.
Honestly, it's like a gelato, and everybody's renaming them, dog. Or you know what I mean? Or they get one strain and they just rename them.
Now, is there an actual way for somebody to, let's say, a scientist person say, no, this is the same strain as
I
that
think
one?
you take them in the lab and shit,
Right.
But if you're a good smoker, you know what it is. I could bring you like 3 different name flavors, but it's the same flavor. You're gonna know,
Yeah, because which one was the one I actually used to like, and then it fell off the map for
Which one?
maybe you can get it to me. The Charlie Sheen. Homeboy.
The Charlie Sheen. Shit.
Remember Charlie Sheen?
No, I don't remember that, but you remember that one? The Charlie Sheen. Yeah,
Yeah, that
fire?
was-
It's like an OG. What was it?
Yeah, it was good, bro. That's the one I used to go get all the time. I used to go to one of the bootleg shops out here in Charlie Sheen, but I think once Charlie Sheen got to see that, they fucking pulled it off the.
What happened to that guy?
Charlie Sheen's partying, homeboy.
Did he die?
No, hell no.
alive?
That was a trash bag boy, homeboy.
He's still fucking dead.
Yeah, that fool. Well, if you got AIDS nowadays, you got money. That's the cure, homeboy. Look at Magic Johnson.
Hey, so there's a cure.
Yeah, the cure is money.
Oh
The
shit.
cure is money, homie. Right now, if you go and test, if you test Magic, I was like Magic Mountain. Magic,
Is he negative?
yeah, it will show that he has nothing.
Okay, so just because you have money, you have medicine to keep going, or they cures you.
They will never cure you because there's no money in the cure. They will. It's like
like
paying a
cancer,
mortgage
huh?
on your shit. Well, no, cancer will kill you.
No, but
pretty
you
much.
think there's a cure for cancer?
Do I? Yeah, I do. I believe that they definitely. I think anytime any pharmaceutical company knows there's some kind of cure, they buy it, and that's what they do. Whether it's anything, they buy it, they
just to
take it off the market because there is. No, imagine if there was an actual cure. Then
Yeah.
all these doctors and everybody,
Chemo would be out of business.
billions of dollars would be gone. It'll be like finding. Imagine if they found if there was if you all of a sudden, hey, I got this one pill you take and you'll be high for 12 hours. You feel like you're smoking weed. You'll be like, I don't want that shit on the market. You'll be out of business because nobody's gonna want to smoke all that stuff. They take one little pill and I'm high for the rest of the fucking day for 12 hours. They thought they found that cure when they made meth. Because when I was trying it, they were saying, "Hey, we got the cure for cocaine. You have cocaine, you gotta waste all this money. Hell no, you do a little raita of this, you'll be good for 12 hours."
Right there, Scott, now looking out the window. Damn.
Hey, for sure, fool.
Wow, those
Hey,
things are crazy.
my last sick one. Oh, bro.
Take us back. Well, how old were you and what year is this, dog?
This is 19. I'm in the 1900s. Jesus Christ. No,
Dinosaur age.
no, it wasn't in 1900. It was about 2002. 2002, something like that, right? 2001, 2002. I started the night off partying because back then in the construction place where I was working, the foreman would say, "Hey, do you do drugs? You get high?" And if you say no, then he won't hire you.
Oh shit!
Straight up, you had to bring a sack every Friday, fool. So every Friday we'd go to the. It was me, a couple of my homies that worked with me, and the Weddles, and there was probably like about 8 of us at work, right? Yeah. Every Friday we drinking beer at the job. We go to either my house, his house. We'll take turns, and everyone bring their sack, fool, and we'll get loaded.
Oh, so sniffing is no.
No. Well,
You never spin the pipe.
I smoked the pipe probably like back in '90.
Oh, shit.
The last time I did the Pookie was
the first Star Wars,
and that's another story. That's '94 or something like that. We let me jump to that one real quick.
Okay, my bad.
No, let me jump to that one. Let me jump to the Pookie. Right, it was like '94. I was out in Arizona for a little bit. My brother said, "Come out here to the mechanic school." Right, we went out there, and there was this Weddle. He lived in, I think it's called Garfield, California. It's like straight country, fool. And he was gonna drive from Phoenix to over there. It's a 14-hour drive.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, can you give me any what do you call it back then? Crank, I think he called it." And then I said, "Yeah, I'm sure I could. Fool, you'll make some phone calls." We got some, right? And then we're at the apartment. He's supposed to come pick it up the next day, and it was me. I think my carnal with 2 other buddies of ours, right?
Yeah.
And we're looking at it. We're drinking. And we're, hey, dude, let's see if this shit works, dude. Like, let's see if the guy sold some real shit. At the end of the night, we're with the fucking Foco.
Oh, shit. The Foco? Damn, everyone brought the Foco.
Oh, bro.
Describe that high.
I smoked literally 2 packs of cigarettes, bro.
Oh,
no, in 12 hours. Yeah, it was one of those.
You still smoke?
No, I stopped smoking.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I was. Oh, bro. The next day I woke up. The guy's looking for his crank. We had to go.
Slept?
No, I'm talking about like woke up from the fucking.
Oh, okay. Snapped out of it.
Yeah, from the madness, fool. No, we didn't sleep nothing, dude. Oh, but those are those horrible crudas, fool. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Those are bad.
Yeah.
Well, that was that one. As far as smoking, 2001, and that was the last time I ever did that. We got high, went home, and then the next morning woke up. We had some coke, we had some meth, and some weed.
Oh man!
So yeah, it was a party, homeboy. So I mean, I'm like 25, 26, right? Yeah. And I'm at home and I do a ride real quick in the morning to get going, right? And then
that was breakfast.
Yeah, that was breakfast, bro.
Breakfast is a champ.
My wife's like, "Hey, let's go to Kmart over here on Sherman Way." It was there. I said, "All right, let's go." I go, and as I'm driving, I'm feeling weird, bro. When I get into the Kmart. We're in the line, we're shopping, and you know how when you see a TV and it's about to go off, like
yeah.
That's how my brain felt. I said, what the fuck? And then I couldn't talk. I was like,
that's my yard.
Yeah, me that's my yard way. Me that's my yard. I'm about to pass out. I told my wife, you gotta take me home. And then as I'm driving home, I'm actually driving. She's like, she's trying to talk to me. I'm like, the more she talked to me, yeah, bro. And the sad part was I'm with my 2 kids. My wife and my 2 kids.
Talk about it.
I get home. I tell my wife, go, and I tell her, buy me a bottle of tequila. All right. And then she's like, okay. She left. I drank milk. When she came back to the house, bro, I'm in the shower, cold ass water. I'm in there and I'm just like, I feel like I'm about to pass out. I'm ODing, bro.
Yeah,
I'm ODing.
Straight up, huh?
I'm ODing. If I was a widow, I would have called the 911. Like, And I'm just, and then she comes home and she sees me. Dude, what's wrong with you? Did you bring the tequila? She goes, I thought you were playing. I said, dude, I'm not fucking playing. I'm fucking dying over here. And I'm just there with the cold water on my back. And she finally came, brought me dude, I drank that thing like in 3 or 4 swigs, bro. The whole bottle.
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to calm down, dude. I'm just like, and at this point, I'm like, I'm in the bathroom doing that. Trying to catch my breath. And when she left, I was on that. I'm looking at and I'm in my head. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? But you couldn't help it.
Yeah,
I tried washing dishes before I went in the shower. I'm trying to do everything to get my mind off of this. And at the end, I couldn't catch my breath. And that's when I went into the shower. And I'm telling you, when she walked in, I'm just, my heart just, yeah, bro. I got all that stuff. I flushed down the toilet. That's when you're DJ Quick and you're talking to God. You know, God, if you just let me live, God, if you just let me live, I'll never do this again. And that's the last time I ever touched that stuff, bro.
Scared you straight.
It scared me straight so much because I thought of this. I thought, man, could you imagine if I did what I was supposed to, which was call 911, and they would have pulled me out on a gurney, and my kids are looking at me and saying, "Hey, why is Dad getting taken out? Because he's ODing on meth." Like, on coke? Like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
bro. And my kids may hear this one day, but they don't really watch me. That's why I'm not famous yet, folks. But that was the very last time I ever touched that, bro. Because no, homie, and meth is poison.
No, yes, it's just man-made.
If they could take that tweaker part out of it and make it into the super drug, but no, and especially nowadays it's garbage.
Crap. Yeah, it's crap.
It's garbage, fool.
Crap, bro.
It's sad when they don't make meth like they used to, carnal.
Yeah, make meth again, great again. Straight up, dog.
Son of a bitch.
But I feel like every negative situation births a positive one.
Yes.
You know, and that negative birthed you now,
Yes.
on the man that you are now, right?
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
If that wouldn't have happened, you would have still been tweaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You could have still been tweaking, but yeah, I was done, bro. I was done, and I did it for like from work wise since about '99, like strong. That was the culture of work back then, especially in construction.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting
It was
high.
popular, huh?
Oh, it was popping back then. Every Friday. You're not even every Friday, but pretty much every Friday, every concrete pour, we would have wheelbarrows full of ice, full of beers. Like it was the good old days of construction. As far as the drugs and something else, but as far as the beer, yeah. But then what happened was people started crashing, and they started suing the companies, and then
Biden happened, dog. I just kidding.
But he said he's building back America great.
Oh, man.
What's up with the gas prices, fool? Hey, that fool's falling asleep, bro.
Oh, there has to be an age limit, bro. That guy.
Yeah. He's too old. Hey, so what's up with the sober trip, homeboy? You sober for right now?
Yeah, you know what, bro?
What's it been like?
It's too expensive to be
24
drunk
hours
out.
or what?
Yeah, no, it's been 8 days.
I saw you on a low key yacht with some high nuts. I saw King Lil Gio in there for a second. I saw a big old botella, so I'm like,
okay, that was like last time I think. I think that was the last time. That was like what, 2 weeks ago?
oh, so you're still on a hangover from that?
No, yeah. No, actually, I was on a bender, bro. That day I was on a bender, on a 4-day bender. And I was like, okay, look, I just came from a legendary, iconic bender since January. and I'm talking about I'll be partying for like 5 days straight. Sleep for a day or two, and then we get, and it's like, fuck, I'm getting older, dog. You know what I mean? Now I'm like 212 pounds, all that. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta change my life, dog. So I'm back on it. I'll start again in January.
The rebound time is not that easy anymore, right?
No, but I'm focused. Yeah, it's hard because socializing and going out and talking to people, you know what I mean? I seen you with a beer, and I'm like, damn, I should have brought one, but that's the devil trying it. Because I call the alcohol sucking the devil's dick.
Fool, I've been telling everybody I've been sober for 2 weeks. Fool, you just exposed me, fool.
Oh,
damn, fool!
Did I just? You the Chichi Blue?
You put a Chichi Blue on me, fool! You pulled that Chichi Blue.
Oh, my bad. Oh, fuck, my bad, G. That's why it's in the cup. Oh, okay. That's why it's in the cup, dog. Damn, dog. My bad, G. Yeah, but it's only one beer. It's not too bad.
The rumor is that after you and Chichi broke up, that's when you went on your bender. That's what the rumor is.
I was heartbroken, dog. I was like, why? No. You know, looking out the window crying, dog. But nah, hell no. Like, that's funny, dog.
So how do these benders begin? Fool? Do you just like wake up one day and say, you know what?
Nah, I wake up.
Walk me through it. I mean, walk me through how the party begins.
I wake up in the morning. I'm like, fuck, you know, I should jump in the shower. Oh, I go jump in the shower, and I'm like, fuck. I just like my body's already calling it. We got to drink. So I call my boy. What's up, fool? He's like, hey, you ready? Yeah, let's run it. And then boom, and it just goes. Call my primo, and then boom, and it just all falls in place. And it's kind of like, it's kind of scary, huh? Just saying, yeah. So that's why I've been. You got to change your circle.
Well, you
You know
there's certain party guys that you can only call when maybe it's a special occasion. We're gonna hit it hard one night, but to go on a 4-night one right now, nah, man.
Because what it is, compa, I'm like an extremist.
Yeah, that's
like if I have one beer, dog, next thing you know, I'm fucking calling saca la bolsita later on. This, that, we're drinking this, that.
Let's run it.
Yeah, like I start getting drunk. Okay, look, I try to drink without, and I fall asleep somewhere or something. You know, because like, I drink a lot, bro. Like if I start drinking, we start taking shots. I don't know, like I have no balance.
Yeah,
I know, like
I'm
like go time.
Yeah, our problem with especially beer drinkers. Beer drinkers can't be shot drinkers because the problem is you start drinking shots like it's beer.
Yes. Oh, you just cracked it.
That's why I don't like when it comes to shots and all that. No, bro, because we're beer drinkers and we're used to.
Yeah.
But what you got to do every.
You don't give me the 401.
And listen, for every 4 to 5 beers, throw water in there. Just throw water because what you want to do is you're so used to this, bro. So just throw water in there, and that's gonna help. but avoid them shots, fool. Because what you gonna do?
Boom.
Yeah, man. Shots. Next thing you know, you're fucking domino kind of. You're domino kind of. He's the guy that he was talking about that he did it with his hands behind his back.
Don't expose me, dog. Oh, this guy got me, dog.
Compa Raidher just don't remember. He's like, look, 2 at a time. Shit.
Hey, you know what I'm drinking right now? I'm drinking agua mineral.
Yeah, mineral water works too.
You know what I mean?
Because it gives you that heart. Yeah, it does. It
it's
does.
Weird,
bro.
I'm an alcoholic, huh?
Yeah, I think we all are to a point. We all got to do something, but it's in moderation, Scott. But yeah, what you have to, your thing is you have to understand you can't take shots.
Yeah,
you can't take shots.
No dick shots on me. Senor Sushi.
Senor, hey. So now, how do you go from the weed? Where did the Senor Sushi come from?
Okay, so. Sushi, I fell in love with it when I'm about to say 18, 19. I think one of my boys takes me to go eat. You know, he goes, hey, you want to look player food? You got to eat some sushi. Take a girl there. Trust me, you got to use a chopstick.
Get down.
So I go and I eat it. I'm like, damn, this is cool. And it's true because I did take one girl. And I was like, man, this shit's clean. It's not like taking them to McDonald's, right? Well, anyways, fast forward. I start going to a local sushi joint all the time, getting drunk, spending a gang of money there. I'm like, damn, if I open my own spa, I'll be my own customer. You know what I mean? I'll be my best customer, you know? So I pieced up with my boyfriend and we opened one and boom. We've been open for 2 years right there in Granada Hills.
Oh, is that where it's at? Oh, shit.
You gotta go open. You don't like sushi,
puh? I don't. I told you that.
But we got steaks, we got soup, we got chicken, we got all that. Don't
trick. Okay. What days are you guys open?
For you, any day, homie.
Look at that.
Any day for you.
No, I'm gonna make. I'm not.
Look, bring your family. Come on. No, you gotta go. Fool. I got you.
100%.
On the house.
100%. Let me see. I'm gonna schedule it for sometime next week, bro.
Let's do it. I treat you like a king. Put a fucking.
You treat me like a king all the time, oh boy.
Right there, back rubs and shit. Hey, you get 3. He gets 3 D shots.
Nah,
yeah. 3 of them, dog.
No, I'll take them, but I'll put them in a cup. Like, all right, here we go.
Just go like that.
So the D shots had to be your idea, fool.
No, it was my partner.
Your partner?
Yeah, he just brought him in.
What's his name?
Shit. Fred. Shout out Fred.
Fred, what's up with those D shots?
Yeah, what's up, Fred?
Oh, Fred, where were you? Yeah, hey, has Fred done a couple of D shots? I'm sure he has. He had to.
You know what? That's a good question.
He had to, bro.
We're gonna have to make him do it.
There's no way Fred would have bought those glass without trying it out, bro, because it would have come too fast or too slow. So,
yeah.
So,
you know, that's a good question, dog. I'm gonna be like, hey, that's a good question. I'm gonna ask him, why did you bring these?
Yeah, no, and he had to try them out. But
they're hip, fool.
I see that, fool.
Every girl goes for them.
They do, huh?
Yeah, and you best believe, even married people that just don't post me. Don't.
Of course.
I can't, but they go for that.
Sorry. You're not going to go... No, you can't do a vagina shot. How can you do that?
We got to do a titty, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Vagina would be dope, too. We got to do something for the guys, huh?
But it's got to be a torpedo boob.
But Biden time, everything's for... You know? You know what I mean?
So what... is there only one size of the D shot, fool?
Oh, yeah. It's only a 5-inch circumcised little D. You know? Little D never hurt nobody.
Is that the little Compa Raidher one?
That's the little Compa Raidher. Nah, hey, you know what? I should get a mold of mine, huh? So when they're taking it, like, yeah, you got my girl.
hey, his gonna be like this. Like,
on a good day, boys, it was 6,
cold.
7 inches.
It was cold.
I was shivering. Hey, I just did like 3 líneas, Spencer. You know what I mean? Nah, but yeah.
So what's with the podcast, man? You've been running it lately, or you've been doing some other stuff like partying?
I've been partying, bro. Yeah, I have Pablo Gary now as my co-host because
who is?
Pablo Gary right here. The man.
Oh, that is the guy, huh? Oh, okay.
Because I had to drop the other guy.
You know Gary?
Yeah.
Not mistaken with Lancaster Gary, right?
No, he's not Glendale Gary.
Glendale. Yeah.
These fools got to get down.
Hey, Glendale Gary's fucking famous with it, fool.
I think you got to chunk him with him, fool.
I haven't seen him in a minute, though. Have you seen Glendale Gary?
No, I think he's busted.
Is he busted?
I think he's busted.
We got to send him some soap bars, fool.
Yeah, I got to send him some. You think? What do you think he's running?
Oh, he's got to be running with the homies, man. Come on. Yeah, fool.
He's running other.
He's Arak. No, he's Arak, carnal. Glendale guy running with the business over there, fool.
Oh, you think he's from a hood?
No, I don't think so.
Baby girl. What do you
no, what do you say? No disrespect, baby girl.
Girl getting my Mercedes Benz.
Shit.
He's funny though. He's catchy though.
So, you guys been doing the Trash Boy podcast, right?
Talking Trash podcast. Yeah.
How's that been going for you guys, man?
I've been partying, so now now that I've been sober for these 8 days, a lot
So
of
shit, I've been sober for these 8 days.
a lot of blessings, a lot of doors are opening again because a lot of doors were closing, dog.
Oh, don't tell me you're drunk calling fools.
No, hell no, I don't do that.
You were drunk living people?
I already. Oh man, I used to go live on drunk, fool. Man, but nah, I'm good though. I'm good now.
You were on a sick one, fool, going crazy?
I was on not on one. I was on 3.
At the time.
Yeah, I was pretty bad. But snapped out of it. You know, we fought to get back up. You know.
What's up with I saw you and King Leo G in the studio. What's that about, homeboy?
Oh yeah, we got a Trash Bad Boy song. Thank you for bringing it up. We gotta promote that shit. You know, King Leo G. We got a Trash Bad Boy song coming out. It should be coming out probably like in a week or 2. I think we're gonna record the video tomorrow.
Oh, it's a whole song and video?
Yeah. So we were supposed to record it that day at the yacht, but we got too fucked up that we didn't record it, dog. We had all these girls, this, that, and we got so fucked up we didn't record it, dog. So I was like, oh man.
Shit. Now,
That's a true story. No one said that one.
Now, how did you like reach out to him? How did that come about for a song? Did you tell me, don't want you to do it?
I had seen King Leo G. I had seen that fool at my restaurant one time. He was there, and I went there to see what's up with the chefs. I'm like, oh shit! So that's when I met him, and then got his number there. And then after that whole situation happened or whatever,
That's what.
I had seen him again at an event in Rancho Silmar, and I don't know how I reached out to. That's a good question. I know I reached out to him. So I seen him and I just boom was cracking and boom.
And you guys hooked up because old boy was gone.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
So is there a possibility we're gonna see King Leo G on Trash Bag Boys, homeboy?
Damn,
that'd be a good one.
That would be a good one. Yeah. You know, we're gonna make that happen.
Right?
Yeah, it's the homie. Right
so what? So the song is called Trash Bag Boys.
I think we're gonna call it that or Hustle Up.
No. What is it? Is it like you in there? The whole
No,
squad, or what
it's
is
him.
It?
It's him. It's like a little Trash Bad Boy anthem.
All right, that's what's up, homeboy.
That's very cool. Yeah. So what it is I'm making a mixtape album. TBB for the streets. So I got Fools Gone Wild there. Yeah. I got Bravo the Bag Chaser, Phoenix Flaxy.
Really?
Yeah, I got OGZ coming in this. I got King Lil G, Devour when he gets out. I got who am I? Money Sign Suede. Who else? GI Band's coming in.
Damn, you got all the hitters in there.
Yeah, so I got all the hottest in LA, you know?
It's gonna be what's gonna be the name of the
TBB for the streets.
TBB for the streets,
Yeah,
homeboy.
Yeah, volume 1.
And that's you coming up with this or what?
Yeah. This has been in the making since 2019.
2019. That's what's
when
up.
I started the Trash Bag Boy. Yeah,
So
I always like music, you know.
well, what kind of music is this?
It's kind of like a DJ drama. DJ Khaled, I'm being like that.
You're gonna be DJ Khaled,
you know what I mean? The Rasta one from the front.
You're gonna get your
With
hook.
the bands, dog. No J Cat shit, dog. That's my hook right there. No J Cat shit.
Hey, so talking about the J Cat stuff, homie. I've been seeing you you've been calling people out, homeboy. You called Wacko out for a minute, homeboy.
Oh, Whack 100, fuck that guy. We're still gonna run that fade with that. Look, so what Whack 100 for is that I hate that he talks down on the dead. He always talks down on the dead, and then he talks down on the raza, fool. And then you back and fucking deep throw backhand fucking 6'9".
Yeah.
He's like on him like damn, compa, like, you know what I mean? So like talk crap about someone in front of their face. Fool.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like why do that? And that crap that he did with that shit.
That's
fool.
troll shit, fool.
Fool.
You coming with the phone in your hand. And yeah, if
Compa,
you're really
views.
about it,
offer
it's
views,
offer
offer.
views. I mean, you know that kind of not. But then what everybody wants to know, man, are you serious about getting down with these fools?
Oh, Gigi Blue's on site. You know what I mean? And about him is like, I don't want to give him too much shit and everything, but as a man, when that shit happened with King Lil G and he got smacked up and walked away allegedly, you know what I mean? I can't roll with a fool like that, you know what I mean? I can't roll with, like, I don't care if it's Mike Tyson or it's fucking Oscar De La Hoya. You get hit, well, you better swing back. I better respect you get laid out.
Of course.
And not do nothing. Well, whatever. Fool. Then I started hearing all kind of allegations, whatever, before, whatever. A lot of doors closed because I was fucking with him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Now, and then, so all I did was a public service announcement. I don't condone no JCat shit. That's it. Didn't say no names. He went on and started talking shit about my kids, my family, this, that. Woo. I'm like, all right, fool. Look, fool. No guns, no violence. Let's set it up. Let's get down, homie. That's it. Let's run a fade. You got my number, whatever. Or we could do a celebrity boxing. Run that shit. We'll do a little card. Put it on OnlyFans. You know what I mean? That shit would be sick.
But I don't think he'll do it.
Yeah. Why? Fool? Why?
Because
Let's play devil's advocate.
okay,
Right?
because I think he is another one that's like a 6'9".
He's an LA 6'9".
Yes.
Oh, when I tell you that earlier, dog.
He's a 6'9" character, and instead of listening to like real school that homies were trying to give him, even myself, like I try to talk to the guy, you seen, homie,
Yeah.
and it was always like pretty much the attitude is fuck all you guys, I know what's bad. It's like a young dumb kid trying to tell you what he's gonna do, and that's why he'll always like be on fucking Adam's jog from no jump or no. And at the end of the day, you're going to a güero that fucking don't give a shit about nobody else but himself, homie. And you're picking his side over the homies. You're picking his side over your own people. So that kind of shows you the kind of character he had, homie. And I think it finally came to bit him in the ass, homie. You know, nobody's bigger than the program, and he thought he was.
Yeah.
He thought he was, and he figured out now that, you know, he ain't got no homies, he ain't got no friends, and it's got to be a lonely world where that fool's at, homeboy. That's for sure.
That guy. Yeah, I seen the guy talk crap about Adam, and then he's over there.
Yeah, I'm on your side.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's like what? Like, your words carry no weight.
It's sad because it's the gimmick that took over him when, I mean, he had talent. Guy's got talent when it comes to his rapping and all that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit there and say he doesn't have talent. He's got talent, but unfortunately, he started acting like 6'9", but 6'9" had that money when he started acting like that. 6'9" had that contract. So he had his war chest ready for that. But even though he didn't have his balls ready for that, he snitched right away. I'm not saying that's the case with this fool, but if you're gonna sit there and try to act like that, homie, you better get your war chest right, homie, because that's a lot of shit you're wolfing on a lot of people, and everybody that even try to come correct to that guy ends up fucking coming at them sideways. Well, it's unfortunate because but you're ready.
Yeah. It's just hands.
I don't know, fool. I think you better get in. You better start doing a little cardio.
Oh,
player.
I'm gonna be honest, dog. I've been doing my routine. Fool, come on, man. That guy has no ass.
So what's your routine at the gym, homie? Because before when I talk to you all the time, we talk a few times.
I got chest on Mondays, Tuesday I got back, Wednesday I got arms, Thursday I got fucking shoulders, and Friday I got on fucking legs.
Are you
can't skip legs, homie.
Yeah, you can't skip legs.
Yeah,
You
skip
can't.
legs.
Are you a married man? You single?
No,
man?
I'm a single man.
You're a single man.
Single man.
So you go with the ladies?
Yeah.
But
right now I don't want no bitch right now. Right now I gotta get focused because that right there.
What's one
leads
of
to drinking?
What's one of the craziest sexcapades that you have had? Oh boy.
Okay, what's a sexcapade?
A sexcapade is
sex story?
like Penthouse, like Hustler, like what? But you. Yeah, it's like you're writing a letter like that. It used to be, Dear Penthouse, today I walked into the Vegas or.
Let me see my craziest shit. I fucked it at the cemetery.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, at the homie rest in peace. Clumsy's grave, dog. Yeah, I busted enough for the homie, dog.
I hope you didn't pull out and fucking hit the floor, fool. That would have been all bad, homie. Homie, like, really, compa?
I didn't hit his grave, but I was right there. You know what I mean?
Hey, you hit the neighbor. You hit the. Oh man!
God bless the dead, dog.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's a gap, yeah.
That's I don't know if you ever remember.
She's watching that. Would be crazy.
Yeah, remember. I'll put most of this for members only. Don't worry, I won't go up to the regular. I don't know if you ever remember what was the name of that God, the Newlywed Game. Remember that Newlywed Game?
Newlywed Game.
Damn,
No.
You remember the Newlywed Game, Chris?
No one knows that. That was
damn.
back then.
Well, the Newlywed Game was they have the host and they have like 6 couples and it would be after their honeymoon they would say, all right, what is this? What is that? And there was one time in the Newlywed Game that they asked, where's the strangest place you've ever made whoopee? That's what they would call it, right? And there's somebody said, oh, in the closet. Somebody said cemetery. And then one of the ladies said, in the ass. Oh, the people lost their fucking lid, folks. That's what we're asking you. So yours was a cemetery, huh?
Yeah, cemetery. Yeah, it was cemetery. The homie, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Clumsy.
So you were never part of no Hollywood orgies, fool?
No, or swinger shit. No, I want to try a swinger party, dog.
Oh, you want to try one?
Yeah, that'll be dope. Imagine getting a girl from Figueroa or someone, and then just go like act like you're your wife or something.
Well, I heard from Boo Boo, my co-host, right?
Yeah.
He says where those are at a lot in the cruises.
In the cruises? What?
In the cruises, fool.
No.
Yeah.
Thank you, homie. Thank you.
Okay. In the cruises. Let me put you up on game, compa.
What? I'm gonna go on a cruise, dog.
Shit. Hey, there goes the sobriety.
We're going to the cruise, dog.
All right, so
you're bad, dog.
Hey, so check this out, fool. The cruises and the people who wear upside down pineapple shirts.
Upside down pineapple.
Upside down.
That's a giveaway.
That's giving you. That's like wearing the hat. That's like wearing red or blue. That's like this is what I'm. If you have an upside down pineapple, you're in.
What is that, like orgy shit?
Yeah, swinger shit.
Swinger shit.
It's swinger shit. That means you're open to swing. I guess.
Someone makes shirts like that.
Yeah, no, yeah. There you go. Trash bag boys.
Oh.
So the upside down pineapple one is one. I think the yellow. If you wear like girls wear all yellow, that means they're single and swinging. Like there's all kind of codes to this shit, fool. There's all kind of codes to that. I gotta get Boo Boo to give you the codes, fool.
That's crazy.
So
like
there you
society.
there you go, homie. You're gonna be. You can even.
Yellow.
You can eventually what you can do. Fool, you can make some money. Fool, you can do trash bag boys swinger party, and then rent a yacht. And then you guys get it, and you guys literally get it in.
Are you coming?
No, hey, I'm trying to. No, I'm gonna stay married for.
That's good. Would you try that?
What?
Would you go on a swinger thing with?
I don't
Like
think
you
so,
and your
bro.
wife, like how Adam does that.
No,
fool's
bro.
crap,
No,
fool.
bro. That fool. That fool.
That's mierda shit right there.
That fool, like I said before, when your views are low, sell your bottom hoe, homeboy. And that's what he did. He sold it. He sold his wife, fool. Come on. He sold his
Why
wife.
get married, huh?
Exactly. Why get married? But then again, that fool's a porn guy, fool. That fool's a low down, dirty porn fucking like director that don't give a shit, dude. And I forgot what podcast I was talking about. I said if he will sell his wife for content and let her get fucked, right? For that's what it is.
Yeah.
You don't think he will let one of his boys get fucked?
Oh shit!
Straight up, homie. If you let his wife get fucked, you don't think he'll let his boys get fucked? Like he did with that Full House phone and whatever. Like all that. Yeah,
He fucked his own team.
he fucked his own team.
He self-destructed his whole team.
He self-destructed his own team. He was on his depression trip for about a few weeks, and then he said, "All right, let me find me some more black gang members to bring onto the show to protect me." And that's exactly what he did. He got these guys on there, and he's back to pumping his chest and feeling good. And you know, it's unfortunate, but you know, that's kind of their politics, homie. I guess they can do like with us. Come on, we're not doing that shit, brother.
He sold his soul, huh?
Yeah.
For sure.
But that's what a lot of people do. But I think I mean, in the industry, maybe that's why we don't blow up as much because we're not too quick to sell our soul and sell out, man. Because like 6ix9ine, he sold his soul real quick.
Sure, huh?
He sold out, and look how quick they blow up. But as quick as they blow up is as quick as they drop.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
Hey, Chris, let me get the phone number. Let me see if any of the members are still on here. I want to see if they have any questions from my homie Compa Raidher over here.
Yeah, what's up, dog? Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Brrr, drum roll, drum roll.
Hey, so how much bud do you think you have seen or went through in your life of selling weed, homeboy?
Good question, dog. Just
Let's put it this way. That would make it easier. Big U-Haul truck. All right.
Fuck.
No. How many U-Haul trucks do you think you've gone through your hands?
hundreds, bro. Hundreds. Fool, just growing by itself. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, compa, no cap.
Do you ever?
That's how we trash bag. Fool.
Do you ever think about like doing seminars to teach people how to do it, homeboy, or the game's not meant
How
to
to
be
grind?
sold?
Yeah. Nah, I never thought about that.
I mean, it'd be.
Yeah, that's a good.
I think it'd be a good one. Like,
You know why I never thought about it? Because I think alcohol clouds your mind, and I'd be like fucking partying. But now that I'm sober, dog.
8
you know what I
days.
mean?
8 days.
8 days, and we going strong, but we gotta start somewhere. Hey, God took 7 days to create the world. You know what I mean?
Shit.
You gotta have patience up, you know.
Yeah, no, it's tough, bro. It's tough. Like even with me with beer, it's
hard.
You come back from work or whatever it is, quieres una chelita, güey, con poquito limón, and you know what I mean?
Compa, to kick this come down was hard, bro. I was shivering. I was like, fuck. And I know, like, to cure it, just.
Yeah,
That would have been cool. But I was like, nah, I gotta fight. I gotta go to that hook. So I finally feel better. I wouldn't have been here if I was still on that road. I would have been drunk.
I know you ghosted me like about 2 weeks ago, homeboy. No, that was right before your bender.
See?
Yeah, that was
my
right
bad.
before.
That's why I got sober. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
he
gotta
hit me
get
back.
right with
Hey,
everybody.
yo, what's up, man? Let's do this. I'm back.
Yeah. My bad, G. My bad. It's just
No,
that shit takes over. They say alcohol is like a demon, no? Like Alcon or something.
Oh
Have you read
yeah,
that shit?
alcohol is one of the hardest things to
Yeah,
take,
fool.
for sure. And especially with you, though. You're
a party man,
you're self-employed. Your businesses are making money on their own now, pretty much.
yeah.
So sometimes you may have a little bit too much free time. Now, do you have any hobbies you do, fool?
No, now it's gonna be workout and get my merch game. I'm gonna focus on the merch right now, hard.
How's the merch game going for you, homeboy?
It's good. Fool, that shit always goes good. It's just I've been party, but now I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna do the No J Cat shit drop on Monday. You guys better pick it up. No J Cat shit goes on sale on Monday. TrashBadBoys.com.
Now, with your merch, are you guys printing your own stuff out? Are you guys sending it out to get printed?
I send it out, man. I want to eventually. I want to do all in house, But yeah.
Yeah, one of the homies was putting me up on game. He is Haters World. He was showing me how there's a certain way you get the shirt, you get the print already, you get it for so many cents on the dollar, whatever, and then you don't have to make 100 of these shirts. You can make whatever you want as they're ordering them and just kind of.
Oh, like a pre-order game.
Well, not even like a pre-order game. Like it takes you 10 minutes to make a shirt. So in other words, because like with me, that's why I really don't buy that much merch, because when I buy it, I'll do one logo and then everybody, hey, can I get this logo? Hey, can I get this logo? Or one hat, hey, can I get this one? And I'm like, damn. So it becomes a little bit harder. Whereas you can just have the shirts and then, he wants this logo. Let me get this logo in here. And then ship it out. That way you can kind of cater to everybody, because as soon as we make one thing, they're asking you for the last week's fucking logo. Yeah.
When I do a lot, I end up giving a lot out too.
Same with me, bro.
I'm like, fuck, and at the end, I'm like, damn, just give out a lot of shit.
Yeah, I bought a few dozen hats this last time. People were asking me for hats, right? I think I sold 2, bro. I literally, you see somebody, you're like, I got something for you, fool.
Yeah.
Like right now, when you gave me that shirt.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I got something for you.
Look, I just blessed the hood. I just gave them like 100 shirts, right? I just threw it on the hood. I just gave it to a homie. I'm like, hey, go bless the homies.
Right?
You know what I mean? Yeah, just fucking, gotta show love to get love.
But you get it back, homie.
Yeah. You gotta spread love, not hate. You know what I mean? I'm all about positivity and spreading love. This whole thing is just a man thing. The whole thing about calling this J Cat is because he's talking shit about the family. But that's it. But if it wasn't,
it shouldn't never come to something where people are fucking trying to really hurt one another.
Yeah, no.
But that's what happens, unfortunately, a lot of times with just with just people in general, man. They take one thing and it just goes to another level, and at the end you got bloodshed, and then you got one guy sitting in jail regretting it. You got another guy over here playing, and we don't want that. I mean, it's
not gonna be like that.
So now you've been doing the weed game for what, 23 years, fool?
Oh, I'm 38.
Well, you started in what year? You said 2000?
17, 18. So what is that?
What, 17, 18 years? What? Yeah, 20 years.
Damn.
You're 20.
Oh, gee, dog.
It moves fast, fool.
Hey, I feel like fucking American Cholo.
You just don't look good.
You better hope a full set of hair, dog.
Yeah, you better hope you look this good when you're 50, player. I don't know, carnal. You better hope you look this good.
That's why I stopped drinking. I don't want to look all shot out, G.
Yeah, I'm pushing 50, fool.
Yeah, you look good for 50. For Botox, let them know the secrets. For Botox, you know what I mean?
Black don't crack, homie.
Black
don't crack, homie. I got that catracho skin, homie. I'm darker than Chris, man. Come on now, baby.
Big Chris.
Chris said no. Oh, yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, dude. When I went to Duno's last week, and
you went to Duno's? Talk about it.
Yeah, it was cool, bro. It was cool. It was a real good conversation. It was different, like and because I forget a lot of times how old Duno is.
Yeah.
But I also forget how old I am.
Duno's young, huh?
Duno's 23, 23, 24 years old.
And killing the game.
He's killing the game.
Duno's killing the game.
The only thing is, I forget how old I am sometimes, because you're always you think you're fucking young all the time.
Yeah,
but I'm like,
me too.
And Duno's like, hey pops, hey, like when we were texting, like, hey pops, I'm like, damn, fool, I'm pops now, bro. Because I remember when I was young, and I used to be the same way. When I started working construction, I would be like to the compas, ¿qué onda, viejito? ¿Qué onda, viejito? And they'd be like, Memo, un día vas a ser viejito tú también. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, whatever, fool. Well, times have changed, homie. Now I'm the viejito in the fucking construction yard, homeboy. We're getting old.
Hey, but that's a privilege to be old, fool.
Yeah, it is, bro. It really, to me, I'm actually probably feeling, you can take that number down because if you want, I'm actually feeling like I'm blessed to have lived the life and the generation that I'm living right now, because this next generation's coming up are
softies.
Yes, bro. Oh. Yes, it's majorly soft. It's majorly woke. It's majorly my feelings. They forgot what the jungle is. And life is a jungle, brother. Life is a jungle. You can't sit there and just say, "Oh, I'm gonna be like." No, I mean, life's gonna eat you up, spit you up.
Yes.
And what's gonna happen in this next generation is one. I think we'll have aliens here within 5 years.
You think so?
I think so. I think next.
What about zombies?
We already have zombies, fool. Look out there. There's an RV right there across the street. Fool. Go knock on the door.
That's a crazy.
Zombies are already here, fool. So aliens, I take 5, but
they're gonna attack them. They're gonna come and take over.
For sure, AI is gonna take over.
Oh, fool! Let's talk about AI, dog. That's just fucking scary, dog.
AI is gonna take over, bro. AI.
They're gonna take over Hong Kong.
You're right now. You go to the grocery store, right? Home Depot. Cashiers are gone, fool. They're weeding them out. You got one person watching 8 different cashiers. That means eventually they're gonna be gone. And then McDonald's, the same thing. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna be on your phone. You're gonna have your money at your credits. Cash is gonna be gone, fool.
Cash is gone.
Yeah. When you go to the Dodgers, you go to Staples Center, you go to the movies, they'll say we don't want cash. I'm like, and I'm old. What the fuck you mean you don't want cash, bro? So cash is gonna be gone. You're gonna walk into a store. That store's gonna scan. Well, they already have these in some places where you walk into the store and the store sees how much credits you have. And if you have credits, then like you got no business in the store. The door will not open for you. So let's say you got. I'm walking in with $500 worth of credit. So all right, you get your basket. You walk through the scanner, and that scanner just automatically gonna be taking the money up. That means all those people there are gonna be gone.
That's scary, fool.
You're gonna see robots going in there going stocking the stores. It's already happening, bro. So this next generation isn't gonna have work. They're not. They're not gonna have work. All this stuff's gonna be in AI. Even like Chris' position in another.
Oh, Chris, he's already telling you, dog.
In another 10 years, you're gonna have that already. You're gonna have certain things that. And you already have it. You have some that they will switch the cameras for you. The fucking AI knows what cameras to switch, what angle to hit. They're writing. That's why those big strikes are going on right now. They're writing screenplays, fool.
Oh shit, that's what it is.
They're writing screenplays, and what those guys want is they want some of that money, and they want to be able to make sure they get a chunk of whatever money they got coming, especially when it comes to streaming. But you can literally, and it won't be a great script, but it won't be a bad one either. You can literally say, "Hey, man, I want a script about." A scary movie in the woods at this era in the 1920s, and that thing will just spit a whole script out, and then they get some other writers to come in. They're like, all right, but look how much time they saved. They already got the script. Now you just get these writers to kind of fill in the blanks a little bit, bro. So the work's going to be gone, and eventually oil's not going to be as much oil as there is over here. The climate is changing. It storms, everything else. So I think in the next 50 years or something, this place is going to go to hell, bro.
Yeah, it's scary.
And but by that time, the great part is I'll be gone, fool.
You'll be gone.
I'll be gone. Yeah, I'll be gone. We live there.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I'm hoping to be even before 10 years. I'm hoping to be actually doing this in a much higher level. I'm actually having conversations, with hopefully some big time politicians and some people that we can really make some noise. Yeah, actually having listen, I'd be a fool if I say I wouldn't want to eventually have a president of the United States in here. I mean, and I'll be able to hold the conversation.
You gotta get Trump in here, fool.
Oh, Trump! I think Trumpito would be the kind of guy that would come in here, bro.
Yeah, because he's gangster.
I really do.
Trump's gangster. Yeah, free Trump, dog.
We got. Oh, but you do know that if Trump gets convicted, he can literally be the president in jail, fool.
So you think he's gonna be the first president?
I think he may be the first president to be in jail, and they never made a law against that. I think they made they're
probably trying to do it now.
No, that's what they're doing. What they're trying to get him with right now is they're trying to get him for that insurrection on January 6th, which it was a riot, bro. He's stupid for that one. It was a riot at the Capitol. I'm not gonna say here bullshit and say no. That was a fucking riot, bro. That was a riot. No,
was his fault?
Huh?
Was it his fault?
Personally, yeah, he instigated. He instigated it.
I don't follow politics like that.
No. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and just drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
He instigated that fucking riot, bro.
Yeah.
But half of the country wants a guy to be the president. So
a lot of Trump haters are now not being haters now. Huh?
No, there's a lot of people that switched. Like with me, I didn't vote for Trump. I voted for Hillary Clinton.
Oh, okay.
But I enjoyed the hell out of Trump running for president.
Who are you voting for now?
If it's between Joe Biden and Donald Trump, I'm voting Donald Trump. If it's RFK and Donald Trump, then I'm voting RFK. But if it's against that old man, come on, fool. Come on. Who do you want running your yard, fool? We got $7 gas. We got inflation through the roof.
Is he to blame? Because people say, Biden's not to blame.
Of course he is. He's the president of the United States. When Trump was in office or anybody else in office, when something's going good, the president says, it's me. When something's going bad, the buck stops with you, fool. And so last week they went into there's a what's it called, the one that answers all the questions for the president, right? The press secretary. She's the one that takes all the heat. She comes to a podium, and then you got all the news media hitting her with shit, right?
Yeah.
And then the Biden administration went and asked, I think OPEC, which is the oil guys who run pretty much the world with oil, right? They went in pretty much, hey, can you guys lower your prices? So one of the guys asked her, one of the guys from Fox said, how are you going to ask OPEC and just simply think they're going to lower the prices when you're trying to run them out of business? And she said, what do you mean? We're not trying to run them out of business. And he said, you guys have literally said that by 2038 or 2050, you want America to be free of fossil fuel. That is running those guys out of business. And they didn't know how to answer it, bro, because they're making all these policies based on, listen, I wish I was woke. I wish there was a pill, like, you know how the Matrix said, take the red pill, take the blue pill. I wish maybe if they had me the blue pill where I would turn super woke. You know why?
Because what's the definition of woke?
My definition of woke is when somebody will sit there and say a man playing in women's sports isn't an advantage because he identifies as a woman.
Oh, fuck.
That's woke.
Biden shit.
That's Biden shit, bro.
Yeah,
that's bullshit. My definition of woke is not also understanding you don't want a guy in a woman's restroom. My definition of woke is also you not wanting like pretty much when they say defund the cops. And I'm like, fool, you're going to defund the cops? This is going to go crazy. And look how we're going. Look how we're doing it. My definition of woke is when you have politicians in California wanting to hug their way out of crime, homie. Streets are the streets, now the streets are not woke. The streets are going to put a gun to your chest and blow it away. I just saw it right now in the news before I came here. 2 guys dragging a 60-something-year-old lady on the ground for her purse, homie. Fuck. People don't give a shit. That's the streets. Damn. So to me, all this trying to hug our way, nah, homie. Is there bad cause? Yes, of course there is. But is there more bad criminals or more bad cops? More bad criminals, fool. Those fools don't give a fuck. They're out there trying to get this. Can they change? Yeah, but they need to get punished. And right now, especially California is having an ideology of wokeness experiment, which means don't punish people. We're gonna hug our way out of these problems. It's not drug issue. We're gonna give you housing. We're gonna give you and look where California is, fool. 10 years ago, it wasn't this shitty over here, fool. Yeah. Especially in the Valle. North Hollywood was actually getting clean back then, fool. Now it's...
Do you see it changing anytime soon?
I see people changing. I see people finally starting to get woke to the reality of those policies being bullshit. Yeah. My cuñados and my cuñada always like, Gil, what the hell is going on? And I keep telling them, stop voting Democrat, fool. Like, straight up, stop. I'm sorry, but... stop voting Democrat. That's the only... And people, oh, well, Mississippi has this and this state has this. And I'm not talking about Mississippi. I'm not talking about Alabama. I'm talking about California. I'm talking about Los Angeles. In Los Angeles and California, it's all Democrat. We're our own country, fool. We make so much more money than any other state. We can pretty much run California, and we do, any way we want. All the federal policies don't mean shit. Look at the gun laws. We can make whatever gun law we want. They'll go to court. But at the end, people ain't walking around with guns because California doesn't want them. And what a lot of people don't, believe it or not, what a lot of people don't know, you know why the guns were taken from California?
Why?
The guns were taken from California because of the Black Panthers back in the 60s or 70s. I somewhere in between late 60s, early 70s, right? And it was taken from California from a man that we all know, Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan, he was he the governor of California back then, maybe? Well, he was a politician. He might have been governor already running for, right? During that time, the Black Panthers were arming themselves and doing what white people do in Mississippi, Alabama. We're going to make a militia. We're going to protect ourselves from... And come on. They were back then, they're really killing you for your color and all that stuff, right? So they started arming themselves, homie. That's when they started making the laws that people can't sit there and have arms anymore walking around. And California was almost like Texas, homie.
Oh, man, that would have been dope.
And that's when they took away the guns from regular citizens. Why? Because the black people were arming themselves. And that's how the politics of this has worked. And that was actually from a Republican. That was Reagan. And now they keep using it because to me, if people were allowed to walk around with legal guns, there would be less crime.
For sure, 100%.
There would be less crime. Come on, fool.
You think we'll get it back?
I don't think so.
No,
I think
California's fucked.
I think California with that is screwed because they have brainwashed so many of the youth. One of my nephews, he's always on my IG talking shit again, and I don't even get into
number
it.
One hater? Your number one hater?
Yeah, he's my number one hater. Fool.
Your
He
nephew's
goes
the number
against
one-
everything, but he's always in there, and I just laugh. I don't comment with him because I don't want to get into it with him like that.
Yeah.
But I see him and I see him going at it with other people all day long. I say, this motherfucker, and then people be talking shit, and people don't know. Like, dude, that's my fucking nephew.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole, you know. And I'm like, do I know the real fool? Come on,
Yeah.
homeboy. But they have the youth so brainwashed to thinking that what they're doing is right. But dude, it's just real rich, elite people that live in private communities that will sit there and tell you you shouldn't be having a gun, but yet they have people with guns around them all the time protecting them. They have private security with guns protecting them. They have the same cops that they tell you we should defund protecting them. That goes from
woke people.
That goes from Pelosi. That goes from Gavin Newsom. That goes from the mayor of LA. Right before she was elected, they broke into her house and stole her guns. Fool. This was maybe a month or two before the election. They broke into her house, stole her guns, but somehow, some way, they got her guns back like this. But it's like, they lie to your face. They lie to your face. This is the policy of California Democrats.
We're in the Matrix.
Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. Because during all the COVID stuff, they were going around doing their stuff, brother. They were telling you lock yourself up. You had Newsom up there partying, having these big parties with no. Come on, and the sad reality is people don't want to call him out. Like me, if Trump goes to prison, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it, fool.
Yeah,
straight up. I'm not gonna defend. Like when you ask me, do I think? Yeah, he definitely was the one that pushed that right. There's no, but on too many people, and that goes on that side. Too many people have a cult following with these politicians. And then what they need to understand about politicians is the majority are dirtbags. The majority are scumbags, but there are scumbags and we need to negotiate with them, but we also need to hold them accountable when they're not doing right, because at the end of the day, a politician will do whatever it takes to get elected, fool. So if we really came together and say, hey, we don't like this, guess what? The politician all of a sudden say, hey, I don't like it either. That's how quick they change, fool. That's how quick they change, but we need a
popularity vote.
It's
Right?
because they want their job, fool.
Yes.
All these same politicians that are for gay marriage, whether it's Biden, Obama, Hillary, 2012, they were against gay marriage, fool. And they're on record. You could hear them say it. They were against it, but then it became popular. Now, oh man, I'll let a dog and you get married as long as I get voted in. But what you know what they like, compa? They like to keep us, first of all, at our necks. Not talking, screaming to one another. And they also like people who are uninformed. They like people. The more uninformed you are about politics, the more they like it, because they can make you think whatever they want about any politician. Because if you watch one news, it's the same exact topic, bro. You put CNN on, they're saying this is the worst thing ever. You put Fox News, this is the greatest thing ever. And the truth is somewhere in the middle. But
you believe the news? The news is like a paid fucking propaganda.
The news is now just a YouTube channel with people who like the people on their side. It's no longer a non-biased thing where they actually say the news. Because in other words, CNN used to be news. That was the top of the news, bro. CNN was CNN.
Fake news.
It's fake news, fool. It's fucking fake news, because I'm looking at CNN and their main goal is to trash anything a Republican does, to trash anything Trump does. When Trump was in office, every day was just Trump. They're doing the same thing that Fox News is doing on the opposite side. But Fox News, we knew, was just a right-wing news. And the counterpart to Fox News was MSNBC. They were the super left. But now CNN has joined the same bandwagon, but that's where their numbers are tanking. CNN started like a members only type thing. Shout out to my members, by the way. Yeah. They started a members only type thing. They invested, I forgot how many millions, dude. Like in 3 months, they went bankrupt. Because people don't want to watch it. To me, CNN, they have so much shit on Biden right now that they could hit that as well.
But they don't.
No, bro. They have an agenda. That is journalist 101. Hey, the son of Biden got $10 million from here. He's getting $50,000 for a drawing. He's doing this. He's getting million.
You got indicted too, huh?
It's oh yeah, he's gonna get some time, fool.
Fool, and they're not blowing it up, huh?
No,
That's crazy.
That hey, isn't that crazy? Wouldn't you think that like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah,
you would
yeah.
have questions up to like.
Nothing.
They
But
have
Donald Trump?
they have no backbone, but the sad part is that I do believe there is some real journalists in there and that want to do their job, but they tell them to stand down. The bigwigs say, no, you're not going to run this story. We're not talking about this. We are talking about destroy Trump. We're talking about destroy this because that's what our viewers like. Instead of actually giving real journalism, and that's what we deserve in America, nah, journalism is dead in America, dude. And it's a sad thing because journalists were the ones that kept corruption at bay. And not no more. Now it's now you're getting more real news from whether podcasts like these or other podcasts that actually do it. You're actually getting non-biased, even though people say, no, Gil, you're biased. No, I mean, you can believe whatever you want. I'm just not a dumbass that's going to fit there and say, oh, I'm for this, I'm for that. No, I mean, wrong is wrong and right is right.
YouTube doesn't hate on you for talking
Oh,
like this?
yeah, for sure. I'm shadow banned. I'm shadow banned all day long.
way.
Yeah, I'm definitely shadow banned. On IG, I had who was it? I don't know if it was a coworker of mine and one of the homies like, hey, fool, check this out. And he's showing me. He's like, look, and I follow you. He had to literally, all the way to the American Cholo on IG for it to pop up. He's like, fool, I follow you. I see all your shit every day, and you won't pop up on my feed. It's the same thing with this. I talk about LGBTQ. I talk about Trump. I talk about Biden. I talk about this. You get shadow banned. Eventually, the algorithm will not push it. Fool. I know this, but I don't care. I think there's enough people out there that eventually will stop hearing it and be like, all right. But then what happens is then they come after you, fool.
Yeah.
Tate.
Andrew Tate, dog. Fuck. They muted that fool.
Yeah.
He's muted, huh?
And the crazy part is from one day to the next. He woke up that morning, Facebook, YouTube, IG, TikTok, Twitter, gone, fool.
Yeah.
That's not a conspiracy. That's not these guys getting together and saying, you think these companies just happened on that date? No, all their main wigs got together and say, we need to cancel Andrew Tate. Why? Because they're trying to cancel the truth, fool.
Yeah, exactly.
They're trying to make their own error. The next one they're trying to cancel is what's that guy's name? He did the movie. No, he did the movie Take Him to the Greek. He's a comedian guy. Russell Brand.
They're trying to cancel him?
Oh, that's it. No, yeah.
Why? What did he do?
YouTube demonetized him. Just yesterday or 2 days ago.
Why? For what?
Because
he's
the first thing they do is they try to smear you. He's getting accused of raping 2 chicks about 20 years ago. One of those again.
Oh man.
And to me, it's like, all right, he's getting accused. Those are just accusations. I've been accused of I don't know how many things.
They don't fight his case.
Let him fight his case.
Give him a fair trial.
And then if he gets convicted, then you demonetize him. Yeah. But that's just a quick like, all right, hey, fool, we're demonetizing you. What's next for him is there you go, Russell Brand. Thank you, Art. What's next is they're gonna try to take his channel. You know whose channel they actually took? I don't know if you know RFK. RFK is the guy running for president. The one I said I would vote for.
Who is that?
RFK is John F. Kennedy's nephew.
Oh shit! I didn't even know.
Yeah, he's his nephew, but he's
badass.
He's badass. For the only reason he's not gonna get elected, his voice.
Why is he? What's up?
He has some kind of disease that when he talks, he sounds like he's pushing it out like this, and it's just so hard to hear on the ears. It really is. But the guy speaks truth. He's the one that went on. He went on what's his name? Joe Rogan's podcast. And he was talking about the vaccine and how he's not telling people to take it, but he's like, how are you going to trust this? It's only this, he's logical. And then there's this one scientist guy that says, oh, he's a liar, that Joe Rogan's a liar. And they have put money together, Joe Rogan and other people. Right now, it started off with Joe Rogan saying he'd give the guy $100,000 to come and debate him, right? And regardless of who wins, they'll give it to a charity, right? They'll split the money. Well, right now, there's so many different people that gotten together. That pot is up to $10 million.
Damn.
To come debate him.
And he won't?
And of course not, bro. Of course not.
JCat,
bro.
JCat.
with the vid, all right? With the shot, right? That's supposed to cure everything. At the end, it cure shit, right? Everybody's sick, and you got people dying with heart attacks, right? How many times do you see? Well, I don't know how much time you watch TV or the news, right? You always see a a lawyer looking for, hey, if you've taken this drug and you're having these side effects, you're having this.
Yeah.
Every drug, fool. Every drug that they make, they pretty much know, all right, dude, I'm making drug X. Drug X is going to hurt this many people. It's going to cost us at the end $575 million, but we're going to make $1.5 billion, which means at the end, we're making $1 billion. That's how the pharmaceutical industry works, fool. What they did great with the COVID shot was immunity, fool. There's complete immunity. Every single drug that you see out there has been tested for years and years and years to go through the FDA. This shit got approved this quick. Are you telling me there's no side effects? Yeah. There has to be side effects, fool. And you're seeing it by.
Do you have side effects?
I never.
I don't know. Do you have side effects?
I never took it. No. I never took it. Yeah. I know Boo Boo does. Boo Boo's got that sore arm. His arm's been sore for like a year and a half. I got a buddy of mine who's got all kind of stuff, and to me, it's like, dude, that's from that. But this is my what I believe you can see. Look at all these sports guys coming with heart attacks.
Fuck.
When have you seen so many young sports guys? Straight up, these are guys who are at their elite fucking physical health, bro. Elite. And all of a sudden, you're having all these young guys having these heart attacks, bro.
They made all of them, huh?
I saw a number that said, like, since 1970 to 2020, I think there was like 17 real popular people in sports that had heart conditions, right? In 40 years. In the last 4 to 5 years, you've had like 40, bro. You just don't see them all in the news. It's just an outrageous amount of numbers. And there's no way they're going to tell me that something that quick is going to not have side effects. You're going to have side effects. I mean, there's no offense of what's about it, but that's the pharmaceutical companies. The pharmaceutical companies are probably one of the most powerful fucking entities in the world. I mean, they are the trash bag boys times 10 million, 10 billion. Not 10 trillion. Damn. That's what they do. They're slanging dope.
They get you sick and then they cure you. Well, they try to cure you.
But
well,
like,
they keep you sick.
They give you the cerveza for the cruda, but then they know you're going to come back for more, homie. So we're talking all. So what's up, man? What you got coming up here pretty soon, huh, boy?
Fuck, dog. That's crazy, dog. That mixtape. Got that mixtape going.
Are you going to rap, fool?
No, I'm not going to rap.
If you were a rapper, what would be your MC?
Okay, so if I was a rapper, I would make a pedo, and I'll call it a Drunken Flow album. And just be all fucking pedo.
And what would be your MC name?
Shh. Nah, I don't know.
Hey, what's up with that fool, homie?
I don't know what happened to that guy.
You guys had him on the show, right?
Yeah, we had him. We flew him out from Texas, fool. Brought him in.
I don't know. I think that was a Jake.
Yeah, he's a real Jake. I think him and Swifty, him and Chichi Blue went off. I don't know that, but yeah, he was a Jake. What is he though?
Hey, he had his fucking 15 minutes of fame, my boy.
He really did. He fucked it off. I think.
Oh well, that's how he got famous though, fool.
I don't think he had a good manager. Well, I don't know. I don't want to speak on this. Whatever happened.
Yeah, that's gonna be your next one. He's gonna look for that fade, fool.
Hey,
okay.
Slappies.
If you were an adult star, what would be your name, fool?
Big Ray Dog.
Huh?
Big Ray Dog.
Big Ray Dog. Die way.
Yours?
Shit. Big G, homie. Big Gil, homie. Big Gil, homie. Come on, carnal. Yeah. Or Big Maga over there.
That was crazy. He rocking it everywhere.
Yeah, fool. Was gang. No, maybe like 4 years ago, you get pressed up, homie. But nowadays, I got compas at work, fool, and some of these compas are illegals, fool, right?
Yeah.
And my thing, what I love, dude, I got the best focus group. People pay millions and millions of dollars to have the focus group I got because I got gang members, I got people who are regular life, I got people who are immigrants, illegals, everything, right? And I ask them, hey, who you voting for? Okay, Del Viejito, Trump. And I'm like, fool, like, you're illegal. I don't give a fuck. I'm voting for Trump. Like, oh shit, that'll tell you where it's going. But that's why they're trying to take old Trumpito out, homeboy. But
look, Eminem, if he would have dropped what he dropped now, he would have been canceled.
What's that?
Eminem, the rapper.
Oh,
remember he used to diss all the gays, this, that.
Oh yeah,
he would have been canceled.
That's right.
He would have been canceled. Like now, you got to put a disclaimer for everything.
Yeah, for you got to say you're a comedian, and even comedians are coming after. The only reason Chappelle was gangster. Chappelle fucking said, "Toma."
They try to cancel him, huh?
Yeah, they try to cancel, but you ain't canceling Chappelle. Chappelle's the GOAT, homeboy. You ain't canceling that guy. But yeah, right now you gotta be the Rainbow Mafia. Oh no, the guy yesterday came in. He said, The glitter gang. The
Rainbow Mafia.
The glitter gang, fool. That was a good one. They'd be like this, fool, give it up. The glitter gang.
Damn.
Yeah, the glitter gang's strong, homeboy.
Yeah, they are pretty strong.
Yeah. Shout out to the glitter gang, homie. We don't want no beef, man.
Yeah.
Hey, compa, but I want to just tell you, hey, homie, thanks for coming through, carnal. I know you're a busy guy, homie, and like you said earlier on the phone, you give me one of those chains, I'll take it, homie.
I got you, compa.
Don't even trip, fool.
Don't even tripa.
I appreciate you, my man. Look over there, let people know where they can find you, and send your hate mail, homeboy.
All right, look, compa, you can find me at Trash Bad Boys, but it's shadow banned, so find me at Compa Raidher, COMPA_ Raidher, RAIDHER. This motherfucker running, dog.
Man! All right, people, appreciate you guys coming in, joining us, bringing us into your home, man. You guys have a great one. We'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Let's get